The world's oldest aquarium.
That's been working for like over 100 years.
There is this thing that everyone says it's haunted because of the history.
Hold up, this place is haunted?
It's what people say.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Hang on, lads. Haggis?
Neat.
And tatties.
Stonehenge?
We're not in Kansas now, Tonto.
It's Toto.
Oh,
Let's go.
3 days later.
Where are we?
We're in Brighton. Just remember, it's one rule. What happens in Brighton stays in Brighton.
Today we're here in Brighton. It's a coastal town down south in England. And we're gonna be visiting Brighton SeaLife.
It's the world's oldest operating aquarium, so it's been non-stop keeping fish for like over 100 years, which makes it the oldest in the world.
So right now we're gonna check out the
Fish
world's
like
oldest
over 100
aquarium.
years, which makes it the oldest in the world.
If you look at it, we gotta have like eerie music on this. Have you ever seen an aquarium like this? It feels like we're like underground in a cathedral or something. They weren't kidding, look at this.
I'm Joe, I'm the senior aquarist here at SeaLife Brighton. So we're going to go up and feed some green sea turtles. We've got 2 green sea turtles, Lulu and Gulliver. They're 80 years old, so we think they're potentially the oldest sea turtles in captivity.
I feel like Poseidon, like I'm gonna die.
Greetings, subjects!
So a lot of people don't realize this, but turtles can actually have pretty nasty bites. So we're just gonna be chucking the lettuce in because we don't want to lose our fingers or our hands.
The sea turtles, Lulu and Gulliver, they're both around 80 years old from what we can deduct. They were originally born on a beach in Mexico. They were stolen from the beach because in that day and age you could kind of get away with things like that. So they've never seen the sea, which is very sad, but they wouldn't be at a point where they'd be able to be rehabilitated to be put back in the wild. In terms of length, they're probably about 4 feet the carapace.
Right, guys, we're about to feed the sea turtles.
This is pretty fun.
I like turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, look what we have here. It's a nice.
Alright, now we're gonna go rob some banks.
Gotta make sure that we don't leave our fingerprints, so we put on our trusty gloves.
Joe said that this tank right here, this whole place was built in 1872.
Each pillar of the archway has something different on it, and each pillar is individual too, and even on the columns as well. See?
Oh yeah. Dude, look at this. There's a freaking wheel.
Kind of stuff that we could find in our river systems.
The oldest touch tank in the world right here. And honestly, it might just be my favorite touch tank. I usually don't like touch tanks, but this one's pretty lit. This is literally one of the coolest aquariums I've ever been to. It feels like I'm in a museum, but I'm in an aquarium.
A baby shark.
No, 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 no! Please, no!
Not what people would think of when I'm gonna describe a shark, but
Is this your monster tank right
yeah,
here?
yeah, this I don't know what you call them in the US.
I think
like the tank
pacu?
busters. Yeah. So we've got black pacu, red-tailed catfish, tiger shovelnose, Pangasius species 2.
So was this always an aquarium, this building?
It was a purpose-built aquarium, and through the years it's been many different things. There was an area where there was a dance hall. In the war it was used as like a bunker because it was right on the coast. At one point there was a freak show in here.
Still can't get over these.
Yeah, this is the original kind of stonework too. There is this thing that everyone says it's haunted because of the history that comes about from it.
Hold on, this place is haunted? They say this is haunted?
It's what people say. Yeah.
Oh no, no. Sean, they say this place is haunted.
No way.
Yeah.
24-hour challenge. 24-hour challenge.
Joe seen a ghost there.
I don't believe in ghosts because to me, if there was ghosts, why are there not ghost ants and ghost cats and ghost dogs and things? Why has it just got to be ghost humans?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Was the ghost?
I mean, you just see people walk past you, like, and for example, on our team, I'm the only male, and I see a male walk, and I'm like, what? Who was that?
Joe, explain this for you. What is this?
A wolffish or a wolf eel. They live very deep, very, very cold. So this tank in Celsius is currently 12 degrees this morning.
They have an octopus! Oh!
In terms of her lifespan and age, she is like an old lady.
Well, at least she's a nice old lady octopus.
So how do you deal with keeping a dangerous animal like this?
So there's certain protocols that we have to go through to ensure our safety as well as hers, of course. So for example, anyone that is going to enter the display, it needs to be 2 of us that enter us as a minimum within then a certain amount of other people on the site at the time. She's never showed any aggression towards anyone, but still we have to do it as a safety measure. I mean, it's very hard for us to measure her now because she's of a larger size, but I think she's around 4 meters long. She's about 9 years old. I used to tell everyone her favorite was Spice Girls because then the marketing people could be like, her favorite is Spice Girls. So. All the terrapins are in here, terrapins and cooters, which people used to buy them as pets. They obviously get.
Did you see that? Did you see me? Did you see me?
This is what it looks like behind all of the older style tanks that we just saw. So what do we have here, Joe?
So we're gonna do some enrichment with pumpkin or common octopus. So you can see with the lid, they obviously need a secure lid.
Yeah,
they're very good at escaping. It's kind of hanging on to some toys that she was playing with. Octopus are really smart, they can undo jars and all sorts of things like that. So she'll know who I am not only by looking at me, but also by the way I taste it. If I was to just submerge my hands in the water when she wasn't like this, she would then be able to know that I was here because she'd be able to taste me then potentially before she could see me. So
She can recognize who you are.
absolutely. See, kind of in the middle there is where her beak is, yeah. So obviously we have to be very careful that we don't allow ourselves to have our hands near the beak because she could bite us.
Whoa. That is crazy. I've never felt that before.
She doesn't know your taste. She might be saying, tastes like American, I don't know.
Tastes like a cheeseburger.
This is America.
Maybe it's the best thing she's ever tasted.
Yeah,
Okay, Joe?
I can tell from her reaction that's not what she's thinking. You can kind of see in her skin as well. If you watch her, she'll change colour.
Yeah.
So they have chromatophores that contract and expand that allow them to blend in with their environment. So if she wants to pale out completely like then, she's just changed the colour of her mantle because she's going down, and then again she's just then she's just changed colour again because it allows them to blend into their environments much easier. It also makes them a really effective predator often.
So with an octopus, it's a lot of finding new and creative ways to keep them stimulated.
Absolutely, and I mean, I said earlier that I have a niece, and when it comes to Christmas time or birthday time and they clear through the old toys of hers, I'm like, don't throw away any toys until I've seen them in case the octopus wants it. So she's got mega blocks and all sorts of different things that came from my niece.
SeaLife Brighton, they run Senais on every single one of their aquariums here, so we had to come check it out.
On to the next one.
Happy birthday, dear Matt. Happy birthday to you.
Pretty people put candles on their fish and chips.
For their birthday?
Yeah.
No, this is the first time I've ever seen this. But beats birthday cake.